Hello everyone, it is Saturday night and this will probably post on Sunday, but I just wanted to let you know, in case you don't already know, that Michael's is having a 40% off sale of online things that are not already discounted. So like no clearance items or anything like that. So it's a good time to stock up on things you might need. And I'm in the middle of making a baby blanket. Actually, I'm like 9 rows from being done with the body, and then I'll come up with a border. But I ran out of one of the yarns that I was using. So it was like, well, I could go on September 1st to Michael's for just that one skein and get 40% off that one skein in store, or I could use the 40% off online and get a whole bunch of things, and that's what I decided to do. So let me show you the yarn that I bought, and then I'm going to show you what I have made since my last video, but I won't be showing you the baby blanket, which is a work in progress. Almost done, but it's a work in progress. So first of all, some of the skeins of yarn I got recently were not off of Michael's. They were off of eBay. And let me just show you really quick. So whenever I see this yarn for sale on eBay, and it's an old discontinued yarn, used to be sold by Michael's, and boy do I wish I had stocked up on it when it was being clearanced out for $2.37 for the jumbo skeins, but I did not do it with this color. So now I'm sort of at the mercy of the internet and eBay whenever it shows up. And it is this Craft Smart in Old Red Label, Never Enough, in the color Kiwi. So I got 2 of them, and this is a good Grinch color. It's a good Shrek color. It's, you know, but it's very specific color. So I still have a partial skein left, so I was glad to get these 2. Okay, let me show you the rest. So here are the other skeins of yarn that I got. But first I'm going to show you the one that I ran out of on the baby blanket. And it's a Skinny Chenille by Loops and Threads. And the color is Panda Multi, which is mostly white, but it then has a couple different tones of gray that are kind of flecked throughout. You can see, yeah, just like that. Let me tell you, my other skein, which was brand new when I started the baby blanket, I thought, well, after a while, I mean, these are really hard to find the middle center pull. So after a while of doing it from just the outside and having this thing tumble all over the place, I decided I'm going to find that center pull. And out came yarn barf after yarn barf after yarn barf. Yeah. Anyways, that's how these are. So anyways, I got that. Just the one. Then this is a Loops and Threads, and the color is number 8629. I thought it had a name. It does. Hold on, let me just look online and see what the color was. Okay, this color, which is not listed on the skein, I got 2 of them. You can see them. They're Loops and Threads, and the color is Bluebird. And after the 40% discount, they are $2.39 a skein. So that's a good thing. Then I better look up this one too. Okay, I think this one is called Primrose. So I got 2 of those. And this one is called Peach Time. So 2 of those. And then I only got 1 of these, and it's called Bo Peep. Let me just show you up close. Okay, so that's the yarn I bought. I really wanted to get some more variegated yarn so I could make more variegated hats. But, you know, when you're making stuff to just donate, you don't want to put a lot of financial stuff into it, so you want to get it on sale. And so that's why I went ahead and bought some, because I got a good deal on it. Okay, so let me just put this away, and I will talk about some more hats that I made, because I made 12 since the last video that I posted. And for the last week I've kind of been working on the baby blanket. So anyhow, let me just show you. These 2 are made with skinny chenille. I can't remember what the color was, but I used up that skinny chenille. And then I had a whole bunch of whose were they? I think it was a Joann's yarn. One was called Jingle Bell Stripe, and that's this one here. Of course, this one is mixed with some other colors. Let me find a better version of it. Here we go. Jingle Bell Stripe. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Jingle Bell stripes. And then I had a little bit of this one other color left, which was it's called Merry and Bright, which was a Joann's yarn, and it looks like this. And I was able to get 3 hats out of what I had left of that yarn. And then I just did a plain pink one. Let's see, whoops, there we go. And then this last one, I had this idea, and it hasn't completely worked out right, but that's the thing, when you get to learn a pattern really well, then you can kind of start to play with ideas of what to do with it. So this one I kind of wanted a red, white, and blue one, but then I didn't know quite how to do the stars, because if I hot glue the stars on, that could affect the tension in the top of the hat. And I don't feel like sewing on 50 different little stars, so I'm just not quite sure what to do. But here's that one. So that is my work and my yarn haul. And I also got 2 5-pound boxes of polyfill on the 40% off. So if you need polyfill, now's a good time to stock up on it while it's 40% off. So Amber at Ooh Ah Crochet, I don't even know if you're subscribed to me, but I know you got a lot of little things you have to make, and this might be a good opportunity to get some polyfill. So that's it. It's just a short one. I am going to do the Book Snob book video next, hopefully. I was waiting on one book to come in, and then I'm going to show you something special you can do with the books. And yeah, I just have to film that. So I hope you have a great Labor Day weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.